Let's see. That looks good. All right. Says it's good. That looks good. This appears good. If you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so. Off to a good start with 6. You know how likes help the stream out, so if you can, I'd appreciate you. It's a full count here for Santana. 2 outs in the inning after a couple strikeouts. Lorenzen got ahead 0-2 on this at-bat, but it doesn't look good. He lost him. Bleh. Not the best at-bat. Let's hope we recover quickly and can get out Stawinski. What's up, guys? What's up, doggy? What's up, Trey? What's up, Wade? Warm here in Iowa? Yeah, I could imagine. It's 0-1 to Stawinski. Ads. All right, skip ads. There we go. Ooh. Just let go of his bat, Sawinski did. He got to hold on to the bat there, Sawinski. That's not how you hit the ball, typically. He's down 0-2 now, though, as he swings and the bat flies out of his hand. And home. Hell yeah, there you go. It's always a good thing. We just check on the audio here, make sure we're all good. Yeah, that's good. All is good. And there's a little bit of a delay because obviously the guy lost his bat, so. Here's the 0-2. Is the draft lottery tonight? And that should be the third out. Lorenzen fields it nicely. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Bottom one coming up. It'll be McKinstry, Green. Let me get the main screen. McKinstry, Green, and Baez. McKinstry, Green, and Baez. Then Torkelson, Maton, Badu, Cabrera, Ibanez, and Haas. But to lead off the bottom of the first, the Tigers will send McKinstry, Green, and Baez. They're pretty standard start of the lineup these days. What's up, Kevin? Tonight, 8 o'clock. Oh, so in like an hour. Nice. Pistons about to get the #1 pick. Pretty sweet. If you guys haven't dropped a like on the stream, consider doing so. It'll help the stream out. Plus, we're in between innings anyway. Likes help the stream out, get people in here, yada yada yada. And we're already at 10. I appreciate that. Holy crap. That's really good. I appreciate you guys. Good looking out. We're halfway to the like goal of 20. All right, it's bottom of the first coming up in hopefully just a few minutes. Not even that long, like a minute. Tigers won their last game. We turned it off early because it was just, I just wasn't feeling it. I'm getting more used to my work schedule, which is nice. Those waking up at 4:30 in the morning isn't so hard because I've adjusted and started going to bed like 30 minutes earlier each night almost because I'm just getting more and more tired. Or I'm like, I can't stay up anymore. I went to bed at like, I think 11 o'clock, 11:30 last night. Woke up without an alarm at 4:30. I was like, all right, here we go. And I actually feel pretty good today. Got the house on Tigers. Well, hopefully you're not homeless after today. Fiji? Is that Fiji? I have bad eyes. Oh, it is Fiji. All right, game's back on. Again, McKinstry, Green, Baez, and Torkelson, Maton, Badu, Cabrera, Ibanez, and Haas. Then head back on the road again to see my friends for a week. I'm leaving. Oh, nice. Where are you going to see your friends at? Move from nights to days. Yeah, that could be pretty radical. It's probably nice because you have your nights off now. Oh, shit, I was going to say, normally I don't see you at a nighttime stream, Trey. And I've noticed you've been streaming Astros games at night. Is that part of the reason why you're suddenly available? That'll be called ball 2. Go to work at 5:30, so I understand, man. Yeah, it took me a couple days. I'm good now. Colorado. Oh, Colorado's beautiful, Wade. You'll love it there. It's 2-1 count. Here's the pitch from Ortiz. Oh, shit. Damn. Almost beat it out, but there's one away. Ground out back to the first baseman. Pitcher covered, so there's one away. Now up is Riley Green.
He likes his fastball most of all, but he's got the fastball, the changeup, and the slider. Fastball, slider.
Oh, man.
Mostly just versus the right-handed batters.
Yeah, when I went to Colorado, I stayed outside of Denver in a city called Grand Junction. It was beautiful there. So some of my streams I plan on doing, I end up missing because I just overslept because my body is fighting for the change. Fair enough, Trey. I mean, it happens, man. You'll get used to it. 1-0 to Riley Green. Pitch misses. Loveland. I think I've been through Loveland. Is that just south of Colorado? Hopefully they can. That'll be fouled away. It'll be strike one. 2-1 count now on Riley. By the way, if you just let me know if the audio is a good mix for everybody. It should be like slightly hearable if I'm not talking, but I should be hearable over that. What's up, Daniel? How's everybody doing? If you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so. It helps the stream out a ton early on, especially if we can get to like 20 or so. Good amount of interaction. Here's the 2-1 to Riley Green, and that ball's off the end of the bat. That's going to be down, and that's going to get to the wall. That's going to be 2, maybe 3, because it's in the right field, and Riley Green's got, never mind, they fielded it too quickly. And Riley Green has a double, and 1 on, 1 out. Tigers off to a hot start. Here's Baez now. He's been cashing these guys in, so maybe we got a little something going here. You got first in your track and field softball show? Oh, and your track and field softball throw. Nice, man. Congratulations. Hey, Fiji. Good call. Now let's see if the Tigers can cash him in. All right, here's Javi. Ball, strike one. He swung at that. I have to get used to Javier Baez swinging at a bad pitch, because in my head, when I see a slider that low come out of a guy's hand, I'm like, oh, that's a ball. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. What's scary is when he actually hits those pitches and gets like a single off of it. It's like, how in the world did you do that? Ball 1 down low. Track is over. Yeah, I would imagine you'd be happy. Your dad used your account? Excellent. Well, that's fine.
A lot to move, but he's pretty good at it when he gets hot.
Swing and a miss by Baez. 1 and 2. That's all right. Baez is still good. And like I said, he's been pretty good at picking up these runs lately, especially like weirdly early in games. And I don't know, Baez has been our best player this season. Without him, we would not be anywhere near 18 and 21. Here's the 1-2. And that'll find its way through. That'll be a base hit. And it's a slow roller. That'll get the runner in from second. Tigers take a 1-0 lead. And Javier Baez comes through once again. Runner at first. 1 away. 1-0 Tigers lead. It's the bottom of the first. There we go, Javi. That's what we've been needing. That's all he has to do. Just pick those up. And here comes Spencer Torkelson to hit a home run. What's up, Jip? What's up, Oh, it's Jim. Man, my eyes suck. I gotta start wearing my glasses, I think, more often. What's up, though, Jim? I don't know why I was just calling you JM. But I slightly are working a little better today. Alright, anyway, it's 0-1 to Torque. I already know the Torque bomb's coming today. I got tons of yard work. Oh, boy. Here we go. Fly ball deep. Off the wall. Damn it. He missed the home run by about a foot. Baez is all the way around 30. He's going to score. Tigers are up 2-0 with the runner at second. 1 away. What up, Kenny? Trey, we got to a game under, I think. And then we had a really bad series recently where we got to... we had a weird stretch where we got like 3 or 4 back under. Hey, good call, Fiji. I almost called the Torque home run as he was coming up to bat. That's pretty good, you got to admit. I thought the Pirates were good this year. What happened? Or are they still good? Like they play better as the game progresses. If you want to know some crazy stuff, go look up Riley Green's stats in May, and then go look up Spencer Torkelson's stats in May, and go look at the Tigers' record in May. You'll see a weird correlation of Riley. I was looking at this last night when I wasn't doing anything except kind of just being tired. Riley Green's numbers are very high in May, and so are Spencer Torkelson's. And the Tigers are what, like 16 or 17, and their May is very good right now. Like they're having a very good May overall. I don't know what the exact record is right now, but I believe we're over 500. And suddenly we have 2-1 to Mayton. Suddenly the Tigers are playing better with these two. Like it's like a direct correlation. These two are hitting and playing better, and the Tigers are winning more. It's pretty cool to see. 2000th game as a Tiger. Sheesh. Hey Kenny, good luck on the application. Hopefully it comes out. They're good, but Ortiz sucks. Yeah, I'm just noticing like a overall pattern though. 3-1 count for Mayton. Have the exact same record as the struggling Astros. Tells you how success perception has to do with expectation. You know, Trey, a couple days ago when we had the exact same record, you and the Tigers and the Astros with like 19 losses. I was pointing, someone said the Tigers were terrible this year, and then I just started rattling off all the teams that had nearly the same record as the Tigers, if not worse. And I was like, so are the Tigers bad or what? And they went, well, I don't know. Like your guys' record being 1 game better than us, that when you were 18 and 19 and we were 17 and 19, we were considered terrible and you guys are considered just getting it together. Isn't that interesting? That's the same thing you're doing. Perception of expectations. I don't know how we almost had the same record as the Houston Astros and we were considered dog shit. I don't think the Tigers are a bad baseball team anymore. Anyway, Mayton walked. Ortiz struggling here. Here's big bat Akil Baddoo. Now here comes a big Baddoo moment. I can feel it. This is going to be a double down the line. That'll be called strike 1. Just a little low, I thought, but that's all right. Baez has been very clutch for the Tigers lately. Him playing well has also been very important. As I said, one of the ways the Tigers could have success this year before the season started is the veterans that we do wind up playing have to come up big and clutch and come up huge in moments like Baez has been doing. And a lot of the young guys would have to take a step forward this year. And we're seeing that with Torkelson, with Green so far. I think we've seen that out of Haas a little bit, out of Rogers a little bit. Like, we're seeing, like, young guys take steps forward. Even in the pitching staff, look at Foley, Lang, a number of the other relievers that I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm just very impressed with Foley and Lang this year. It's really cool to see a young team taking steps forward. And the veterans that we do have taking huge steps as well, especially at the pitching staff with guys like Lorenzen and Eduardo Rodriguez. That's tightly lately. 2-1 count. Boo-hoo, Baddoo takes a really good pitch. 3-1. Tigers aren't bad anymore. They are figuring... Yeah, they're a young team that's figuring a few things out, and it's fun to watch. I don't know about playoffs this year, but their 2024 could be an interesting season. I don't know what to think of Baddoo. Good take by Baddoo. If he stops swinging for the fences, which appears he's done now, bases are loaded for Miguel Cabrera. All right, bring in the juice baseballs. 2000th Major League game for Miguel Cabrera. That's crazy. 2K Miggy. That's insane, dude. Oh, they call that strike 1. That's really low.
Who has he joined? Well, It's family heating, cooling, and electrical. Miggy's Moments, K-Line.
It'd be nice to have a big offseason for Detroit. One away, bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. Tigers already up 2-0. They're trying to break it open here with Miggy. He fouls it away. It's 0-2. You were right, Wade. Congrats. It was a good call. If Miggy was to hit a granny, that'd be insane. That means they put the juice balls out.
One day we'll sit back and go, how about this statistic with Cabrera? And then this
Play better when I'm dancing. Scope not in the lineup in India.
check swing foul.
You know,
What, Harley?
he was walking
It'll be a foul ball 0-2.
for his 2000.
Some of what you were saying makes no sense. Were there some typos in there and autocorrect got it?
Marginal pitch on him. I had to kind of laugh. Miggy had to say,
0-2 for Cabrera, so we'll see another 0-2 because he fouled it away.
let's see what he
Here's the
does.
pitch.
Takes it.
Down low, ball 1. That was in the dirt. Dangerous pitch there. That could have gotten by.
It has been a stressful for Luis Ortiz.
Ortiz already up at 28 pitches right now. Good Lord. Maybe we got a foul ball. We'll see. Oh, you're a little bit ahead there, Jim. Just be patient. Foul ball. 1-2. Being an AGM isn't easy. Lots of hours. Oh, I would imagine, Trey. But I would imagine, the compensation. Hopefully, the compensation's worth it for you.
Staying in the game. Here's the sequence.
Jim, be careful, man. You might be I think you're spoiling. If you do it again, don't do that, Jim. Next time you get timed out, all right? I literally warned you prior to that. Don't spoil. You will get thrown out of here.
Slider.
And if you do it again, I'm assuming you're doing it on purpose and you want to be timed out. So I'll ban you.
Here's Andy Ibanez, the 8th hitter of the inning for Detroit.
Hopefully, Wade. You can kind of clearly hear where I'm at. Ball 1. What's up, Alex? Bottom of the first year, bases loaded 2 away. I almost say the situation between every pitch, man. It's not that hard to, Here's the 1-0. Fuck.
Center field. Sawinski chasing at the warning track.
Man, he gave that a ride, but I could tell it wasn't. It was like just not hard enough off the bat. It didn't have that like loud echo that you hear. Hey, the Tigers got Lorenzen 2 runs though. Let's see if that's enough. It'll be Hayes, Marsano, and Bay. Really? Hayes, Marsano, and Bay. Hayes, Marsano, Bay. 4, 5, and 5, 6, and 7 for the Blue Jays, or for the Pirates. Commercial break. Oh, we're already at 21 likes, stud. Sheesh. I appreciate that, guys. Very kind. Very kind. Lately, it seems like the Tigers are playing better with John. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Without Jonathan Scope, Tigers are better, Harley. 100%. Well, we stranded the bases loaded with 1 away. That's not a very good end to the inning, but we do get 2 runs regardless. Let's see if we can get this over quickly so the Pirates don't really have much of a chance to get the runs back. 1, 2, 3. Hayes, Marsano, and Bay. Let's see if we can plow through them. Yeah, I think at this point last year we were 8-19 or something like that, or 8-29. Correct me if I'm wrong. But what was our record at May 16th in 2022? I have a sneaky suspicion it was very bad. And I don't know if we had 10 wins at that point last year. And you know what's funny? There was somehow teams worse than us the entirety of last year, and we were never at any point the worst team in the league. But I have a very strong memory of us being, how we're like doing pretty good this year. We're like at about 40 games. We're just about 500. I think this point last year we were, we didn't have 20. No, we might have had like 12 wins.
Averaging just 1.7 runs per game over that stretch, and facing Michael Lorenzen and Eduardo Rodriguez over the next 2 days, you've got to wonder where their runs are going to come from. Those two guys have absolutely filled up the strike zone over their last several starts. Lorenzen doing so in this first inning as well. AJ Hinch said that is the key. That's what they're trying to
Tigers were 12-23.
But execution is the key. That can be your game plan, but you have to execute.
13 and 23. So yeah, we're much improved.
Sure is.
5 games better.
First hitter, kid Brian Hayes. You always want to keep him
Somehow less games though.
One thing Pittsburgh
Hey, what's up, Alexander?
back on, I suppose.
Sorry, I don't speak the best Spanish. That'll be a fly out, one away. Good for quick pitch, quick out. That's how you want to get them.
For what that's worth. Garrett Shelton might be preaching that.
You might go to Tigers game because of Miguel Cabrera. Yeah, man, it's worth it, Daniel.
Struggled this
Figure out what game he's going to play in, then get to the game.
a game back of the division lead in
One out here in the top of the second.
Milwaukee lead.
Fouled away there by Marsano.
Tigers come in 3.5 back of Minnesota's pace.
Do you think this guy's Italian?
Not that bad at this point in the season, does it?
No, it doesn't.
His name is Tusupita. This motherfucker sounds like he was made up in a Shakespeare play.
In their division.
It's about winning series, isn't it?
Yeah, you want to just make hay. Just keep getting out of games with injuries.
1-1 count.
Play the game the way you've been taught and working on, and good things are going to happen.
There's a
Ah, damn it. Mercutio got a base hit off us.
first hit of the night for Pittsburgh. It comes with one away in the second.
Let's take a look at Michael Lorenzen.
So does Lorenzen, though. Lorenzen sounds like he'd be in a Shakespeare play, too. These guys got some hilarious names.
Right here. And that's the righties and the lefties. He's going fastball changeup. There you go. There's the changeup. Start him out. What's that?
Alex said, greetings from Colombia. Yeah, I know what he said. I just don't speak Spanish, but I know what he said. I know basic Spanish. But I can't really speak it.
That first inning. Will he stay with that? He's keeping it down. It'll be
Runner at first, one away. That'll be ball 1 here to Bay. Tigers could use a double play.
Bay's playing
What's up,
for
Nathan?
base for
Best of luck to you guys. Best of luck, Nathan.
good speed.
Very old rivalry, these two. I believe this is what they call a natural rivalry, correct? Ah, shit. Lorenz is going to walk this guy 2-0.
So far, Michael Lorenzen. Look at the pitch mix. See the four-seamer, slider, and the change, which we predicted. Sinker. Used a couple of those as well.
Probably don't want to start walking the bottom of the lineup and give a bunch of, like, tie the game up. Take a nice lead, and he just goes out there and gives the lead right back. Ball 3. Yeah, he's walking this guy. I kind of figured. Yeah.
He walks.
All right, that's ball 4. Uh-oh.
2 men aboard for Pittsburgh with one out here in the second.
What, he just blow? Did he just, like, collapse? That'd be insane if he was already done. Palacios is up now with 2 on and 1 out.
He's been throwing
2 on, 1 out, top of the second. Tigers need a double play pretty good here now to get out of this mess.
effective, but the off-speed pitches, he keeps him down. He should get the ball on the ground.
Now on to DC. Oh, the Tigers play the Nationals next.
Lorenzen has walked 2.
Interesting.
tonight. That's as many as he's walked in the
Interessante.
combined. Now he faces Josh Palacios.
What's a good memory from Sunday? Ah, strike 1. There we go.
Palacios recently called up 0 for 6 since being called up from.
Oh, no. I hope he doesn't get his first hit. This guy has recently called up, and he's 0 for 6 in the majors so far. Hopefully, we're not the first team to do it.
Disguising that.
You know, that he gets it going against. That would suck. I remember that. Yeah, I heard Mayton got walked and a whole bunch of crazy stuff was going on. Yep. Commanders finally got sold. Long time coming.
Work with
2 on, 1 out. Tigers could use an out here. Here's the 0-1. That'll be ball 1.
He takes full advantage of it, doesn't he? Mixing things up a little bit. Sometimes he'll go quickly. Others.
Yeah, it was something like that. He got walked or hit by pitch or something. Hopefully, I don't know.
that was the hitter.
He walked in this game too, so maybe he's starting to see the ball a little better again.
The 1-1
Oh, fuck.
down the right field line. That's curving fine.
Whoo, that goes foul. That was... Whoo, if he straightened that out, that would have been a home run almost.
Look at here. Michael
Yeah, 6 billion's a crazy number.
split. Righties on lefties.
Wonder if they're going to change the name again. I mean, the guy could, technically.
But because of that good changeup, he's really handled.
Like, I don't like this name. It sucks.
Fouled away.
Yeah, another foul ball. We'll do the 1-2 yet again.
Let's
Nah, that's just the cost of an NFL team. I agree, it's crazy. It's way too much, but you know, that's how much teams are worth, I guess.
That's outside.
2-2. My favorite argument is that people think Roger Goodell's not going to get rehired when the value of NFL teams when he took over the NFL was like 200 million and teams are being sold for $6 billion. Do you really think the owners who control if Goodell's there or not? Here's the 2-2. And that'll be, oh, nice play. They robbed it up the middle. What a play by, who was that, McKinstry? Oh, no, Baez fielded and just, oh, wow. Baez grabs the ball over the bag.
Line drive. He just smothered it, able to locate it, touch the bag, and get 2 out of it.
Wow. Baez was able to just kind of, he just fell on it, on the bag, picked it up, tagged the base with the ball, and then whips it over to first. And then he beat everything. What a play. I don't even think the Pirates are challenging that. I think they looked at it for a second, then they went, nope. There's nothing to challenge. That was a son of a bitch. All right. And you know what Max would say right now if he was here? The Tigers' defense is superhuman. What the fuck was that? How did they just get out of this? All right, bottom of the second coming up. It'll be Haas, McKinstry, and Green. 9-1-2 for the Tigers. Haas, McKinstry, and Green. Yeah, we get to see Jamer. Yeah. No, this guy like Jeff Smith bought it or something like that. The Commanders works for the owners. The commissioner works for the owners. Almost everything he does is because, yeah, exactly, Trey. Yeah, I don't know why people think that Roger Goodell is going to get fired from the NFL. That'd be crazy. What do you really? A guy who made their $200 million investment worth $600 billion in like 10 years? Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm sure. Would any business fire a guy who's made the value of their business increase by that? But would you fire someone if they made your net worth go from a few, I don't know, a few $100s? Let's do a comparison. You have a few $100, you hire a guy. And within 10 to 20 years, he has you at $2.3 million or so. Or one, you know, like $6 million. No, you keep that guy around for the rest of your life. You'd be like, that guy's a fucking genius. I don't even know what he did. We're just worth way more. Maton can't hit non-fastballs or left-handed pitching. He struggles very bad against breaking balls. That'll be ball 1 to Haas. Not really sure why. He may need to go down to AAA soon. Ball 2, outside. It'll be Haas, McKinstry, and Green. Haas. Grounds us to the shortstop. Haas, though he's quick, he's unable to beat it out 1 away. What's up, Preston? Yeah, Pistons getting the #1 pick in about 45 minutes. If not, I'm the NBA's rigged and I'm never watching it again. They will have lost an important fan. Here's McKinstry. Top of the lineup for the Tigers. 1 away in the bottom of the second. Tigers lead 2-0. That'll be ball 1 outside. Yep, lottery's 45 minutes. Oh yeah, Daniel. Whoever gets the #1 pick is going to be so happy as a fan base tonight. Whoever gets 2 is going to be bummed. Ah, damn it, McKinstry grounds out, 2 away. Oh, Ortiz is having a much better inning here. 2 down now in the bottom of the second. Here comes Riley Green, the 2-hitter in the lineup. Oh yeah, Teddy. Yeah, hopefully Riley hits a home run. I still haven't come up with a cool nickname for if Green hits a home run. Because a green bomb doesn't sound that cool. It just sounds like a stinky fart. Or like a weed thing. A Riley bomb sounds, you know, just not that good. A rye bomb, kinda. A G bomb doesn't, you know what I mean? Like there's so many words that you could think of. It just doesn't. Like you got a torque bomb. Like that sounds cool. A May bomb, you know.
Oh, I don't know who was more surprised, you or
But
my wife, when I came home looking like this. That one's up the middle on a base.
hey,
He's 2 for 2 tonight.
Riley Green has a base hit. So let's see if the Tigers 2 through 4 hitters can get something going again. Here comes Baez. A Jer bomb.
Really cleaned up his swing, nice and direct.
Rockets have the best odds for 3 years in a row. The past 2 years we missed out on the overall pick.
Right down to the ball. That's a short swing.
Damn. I think Pistons got the best chances, so let's hope.
Right off the barrel.
Pretty much, Kenny. That's what the rumors say. A lot of people are excited about Wembanyama. Who's the second best player if you don't get Wembanyama? Like who's the like who's the guy everyone's gonna be like, I guess you can get him.
It wasn't long. It was kind of a horizontal swing. His bat head went right down vertically to that pitch.
Oh, I've never even heard of the other guy. Ah, man, that would have scored a run. God damn it. Riley, that dude, Brian Reynolds is so good. He just robbed a ball. If he misses that ball goes into the gap or into the corner in left field, and that's a 3-0 Tigers lead, and Baez maybe standing on third. So it'll be a delay. I don't really know how to say his name. Delay is how it's spelled. Delay, McCutchen, and Reynolds, 9-1 and 2 here in the top of the third. 9-1 and 2 top three. Tigers lead 2-1 or 2-0. Sorry. Delay, McCutchen, and Reynolds. Top of the third coming on up. So hopefully everyone's having a good afternoon. Thank you to everyone who's left a like on the stream so far. I think we're at like 21 or so. Could be a little bit more. Could be a little bit less. That's fine. Just if you haven't done so, consider doing so. Helps the stream out, gets people in here, yada, yada, yada. Hopefully everyone's having a good day as well. I'm trying to. I'm trying to stay awake and show good energy. I'm just, I'm fading quickly here as the night progresses. I'm like, damn, am I getting tired? But we're making it through. I went and got some Dairy Queen. I'm feeling pretty fucking, you know what I mean? Feeling pretty good. I shouldn't eat Dairy Queen though, because I'm super lactose intolerant. So, I did that to make my stomach hurt so I could stay awake a little longer. That's called power gaming. I do that on nights I have to study, or I had to study real hard. I'd just go eat some ice cream, and then I'd be like, I ain't sleeping tonight. We'll just activate lactose intolerance mode and not sleep. Plus, I can't help it. I love ice cream so much. It's so fucking good. I have a theory that things you're allergic to always taste way better than they're supposed to. Like things you're not supposed to have. I would never advise you to eat things you're allergic to because it'll kill you. But being lactose intolerant, I'm like only minorly intolerant. I'm not supposed to eat ice cream, and I can only drink a little bit of milk at a time.
It's a weird situation.
I do eat pizzas to myself.
I was just eavesdropping, standing there listening to you guys talk.
Yeah, I buy family-sized lasagnas and eat those, Teddy. I eat a pound of spaghetti when I eat dinner. I can eat a lot of food. Yeah, it's not a problem for me. 2 in 1. I'm a skinny guy, but I have a very high metabolism. 2-1 count. 3-1 count. I can handle little bits of milk. I shouldn't eat shit like ice cream. 3-1 count here. Fouled it away full. I'm gonna refresh this feed I'm watching just to make sure we're not that far behind. Some of those they sometimes get behind. Not really sure how that happens either. He strikes out.
And we had a situation where 2 of our players had surgery and
Oh shit, McCutchen's up. He's Him and Reynolds are the scary guys in the lineup.
McCutcheon was at the plate and he got hit hard in his back, and
Hold on a second. I'm just looking for one thing real quick.
I respected the way he played.
There we go. All good.
Him as a person
All right, here's McCutcheon.
didn't
Strike
have
one.
hard feelings. It just really was a part of the game.
Whole turkey. I couldn't eat a whole turkey. That's like pounds of meat.
He's a classy guy, and boy, he's had a great career and
Hey, look at Daniel.
having a heck of a
Oh, McCutcheon flies out to the center fielder. This should be the second out of the inning, and it is 2 away.
with his Pirate team.
Now up is Brian Reynolds, the other good player in the lineup.
Brian Reynolds and Liberty Mutual Insurance field coverage focuses on Reynolds in the final out in the bottom of the second.
Tigers had Riley Green at first. This is a tough one to catch. It's off the end.
I don't
of
eat
that.
pork.
Bobby Baez is
Or I try not to.
swing off the end. Reynolds maybe gets fooled a little bit, but what a recovery. These
Yeah,
guys
it's,
sliding. They're
Don't know what happened.
time when the grass
Some of these feeds sometimes just get are just a little behind.
is good out there.
There's natural delays, of course. Technology isn't perfect.
You'd expect to hold on to that ball and
They must have the latency up a little bit.
Down the left field line
What's up, Con?
and off the netting.
another
1-1 count, foul ball.
left field there. You get to slide on the grass the previous play. You get to go with the wall there and the screen
That's right.
and the rocks.
A lot of different ways to enjoy yourself.
And there
Yeah.
used to be
I don't mind pork, but I don't like to eat like just big hunks of it. It's like fucks. I don't feel good after I eat stuff like that.
San Francisco. They switched it there.
Yeah, they switched it.
San Francisco got
2-1 count. Lorenzen's accuracy a little bit off here this evening.
Was going to open. They realized they had no bullpen, so they just chucked them on the field.
3-1.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to ad lib there. You
No.
like those bullpens separate a little bit. Keep those guys safe. Give them a chance to.
Yeah, I cook a whole turkey for Thanksgiving, but yeah, I'll eat it for like a week.
Foul away.
When you're running, all of a sudden you
Full count now. Good job to battle back here by Lorenzen.
go up, take a nice dive.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I've done that.
2 down here, 3-2 count.
But again, I
Away.
He does.
Hey, strikes him out. That'll be the third out of the inning. They strike out Reynolds.
Third.
Let's go, Lorenzen. All right. Good way to battle. It'll be Torkelson, Maton, and Badu. Torkelson, Maton, and Badu in the bottom of the third. Tigers lead 2-dip. It's a quick commercial break here, as you know how it goes between innings. Bottom of the third about to pop on. Torkelson, Maton, and Badu. 4, 5, and 6 for the Tigers. Let's see if they can extend their 2-0 lead in the third. What's up, Neil? You know, when I cook my turkey, well, actually, I might go home for Thanksgiving this year. Now that I'm working and stuff, I'll probably be able to rent a car for like a day or two and just drive down, so I don't have to cook Thanksgiving all by myself. Or just do it the day before or day after, so I can do football stuff. I take calcium plus D vitamins for strong bones. When you get older, you'll understand. I'm 30 years old, Teddy. But yeah, I'm gonna start taking vitamins when I turn probably in the next couple months. I'll just take one of them once a day vitamins that's got everything in it. Yeah, I'm gonna be way ahead of people. I'm gonna start taking vitamins, start using moisturizers on my skin. Yeah, I already know. I'm gonna start taking better care of myself in the next couple months. I'm getting old. I've got about 3 to 4 years left until I start leaving my prime, so I got to make some moves. Lorenzen playing a lot better in the last few games. Yeah. Here's the pitch. Oh, I forgot to unmute it. I apologize. That'll be ball 1 to Torque.
The Tigers get the win. Spencer Torkelson has helped them to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, in Michigan, everybody's family tradition kind of relies around the Tigers for the most part.
2-0
No, the NBA draft isn't today, Jim. It's the draft lottery is tonight. You're 41? Nice, man. You'll eventually be as old as me one day, Teddy. I'm one of the oldest humans on Earth at 29. Do you know that I'm not a millennial or a Gen Z person? They've officially constructed a new generation because of the there's this weird generation gap from people born between 93 and like 97 called the Zillennials. Hey, Torkelson gets it down. That'll be a second double for Torkelson this afternoon. Torkelson stumbles around first, but he still gets the double anyway. Yeah, I'm a little too young to be like a full millennial, right? Because I didn't really like have any like real hardships during the war on terror. I was just starting high school during the 2008 financial collapse. So you know what I mean? I'm just a little too young. But I'm also just a little too old to be a full, like I'm like literally like my little brothers are born in 94 and they're the very end of the millennials, right? And then 95 I think is when Gen Z technically starts, 95 or 96. So you see where there's like that weird generation gap. I'm either like the oldest fucking Gen Z candidate or like I'm a baby millennial. So there's this also happened to Gen X and the boomers where there's just this really weird gap of like 3 years where it doesn't a whole group of people don't fit in clean. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like there, and it doesn't, you know what I mean? So like being born in 93, what do you consider that? Like, am I a millennial? Barely. Am I a Gen Z? Missed it by that much. You know what though? The funniest thing is I tend to get along more with people born in Gen Z than I do millennials. I tend to not like millennials. I don't get along with them very well. That'll be ball 2. Yeah, you're Gen Z, Kenny. Yeah, I tend to have a more similar humor. I have more in common growing up with Gen Z than I do millennials. I don't remember growing up in the 90s. I was 7 years old when the 90s ended. I don't remember any of that. 2-1.
Fouls it away to make it even. That was the fastball.
You're Gen S. Gen Z's got the... Dude, I wish I was born younger. I wish I was in Generation Alpha being born like 10 years ago. That shit would rule. If I was a 10-year-old today, I'd be so excited. I'd be like, dude, everything's so fucking cool. You guys don't know how shitty everything kind of was. Your best option was to just go outside and do stuff. Because everything kind of sucked. Ah, Mayton strikes out, 1 away. People romanticize playing outside all the time, but that's literally all there was to do. It sucked dick.
Your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers have vehicles arriving daily. Returning AV plan lessees can lease a Bronco Sport Big Bend for $379 a month.
Nothing wrong.
Ford first.
Anyway, 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the 3rd. Oh, it was terrible. And then if your parents use the phone, you get kicked off the internet. It's fucking stupid, dude. Dial up. 0-1. It's not off topic. The Tigers are literally the topic. I don't think so, though. They'd have to win their division, and I think Minnesota might be a little too good. And it looks like Cleveland might be heating up. I'm not sure, though. 0-2. Have a good one, Trey. Have a good time at work, man. Don't work too hard. Why do people... because he's a foul ball guy, and he, like, is starting to get weirdly aggressive about it. 1-2. He's, like, embracing being a villain, and it's like, ugh.
Laying off the high pitches, they were getting him on those. Starting to lay off. Counts going in his favor.
He doesn't give every single foul ball to a kid, and I don't rock with that.
Slowly to the left side on the charge, Mercado.
That's an infield single for
Safe. Runners hit the corners with only 1 away.
Hey, Torkelson didn't fall for the fake throw. Runners got at the corners now for the Tigers. 2 away. If he literally gave the foul balls away to kids every time, I would have 0. Oh, there's only 1 away for Miggy and runners at 1st and 3rd.
Total base leaders among active players. We've got 2 of the top 5 playing in the game here.
No, I don't think it's weird that he gets the foul balls or that he's old and does it. I have no problem with that. Instead, he just doesn't give the balls to the kids. Like, I get keeping 1 or 2 every so often, right? Because, you know, maybe it's your first one at that stadium. But after that, man, you don't need to keep any. Like, ever. You should have like 30 of them. 1 from every stadium and maybe a significant foul ball or something. Or home run. And that's it. Everything else should have been given away.
See, he's not lead, but he's trying to time him there. Tiger's been working on getting the hop jump there.
First and third, 1 away, 1-0 count. Ball inside, 2-0. Only if it's significant. Again, I think you should give balls to kids. Like, if I ever got one, I'll take a picture with it and then give it to a kid around me. Like, I mean, what the fuck am I? And because if I want a baseball from a baseball game, you know what I can do? Use my adult money and go buy a baseball.
That's tap foul to make it 2-1.
and you know what I can do? I can then use my adult legs and walk over to one of the sections and ask with my adult voice, "Hey man, will you sign this and make it out to Rob?" That's me. Or I can lie and be like, "Can you make it out to Rob? That's my son." Like, come on now. Oh, ball gets thrown away. Runner will score. It's 3-0 Tigers. Badu's gonna go around first. He gets to third. They went with a pickoff attempt and it got by the first baseman, and Badu gets all the way to third. Spencer Torkelson scores. It's 3-0 Tigers. Let's go. Only 1 away. Runner at third, and the runner's Badu. Now Miggy just has to put it anywhere, and Badu's probably scoring. Man, I get why he does that, but at some point you probably just got to let a guy like Badu go.
Thinking of scoring here, I'm telling you. But he's looking at that. Gary Jones is third base coach, and they shut it down. Infield in.
Adults? Yeah, adults beg for autographs. I wouldn't beg. I just asked. Dude, at most baseball games, there's like a spot you can go to, and players go there to sign autographs. You don't have to beg for shit. You just be like, "Hey, will you sign this for me?" And if they want to, they'll say yes. They don't give a fuck. They're literally there to sign shit before games. It's right by the third base dugout at Comerica Park, if you didn't know. They'll have like 2 or 3 guys sitting up there talking, literally just talking shit with people. Like, you can literally just sit there and chat shit. You don't even have to get anything signed. You just sit there and talk with people. If you didn't know that, if you go to a Tigers game, now you do. Dude, MLB players rule. They're all so fucking cool. Except for the occasional dickhead. Hey, ball 4. That'll get the runner to first. 1 on, or 2 on, 1 away. Tigers, Bruins, little magic working here in the third. And the Pirates are warming somebody up in the bullpen. If that, if our buddy Fiji's still here, I was trying to remember his name really fast. Fiji's sitting there going, what did I say? He won't make it out of the third. What's up, Dean? It's going good tonight. How's it going for you? Oh, ball gets by. That could score a run. Badu scores. Wild pitch and the runner scores. Miguel Cabrera gets down to second. It's 4-0 Tigers on some bad defense and wild pitching here by Ortiz. This could be the end of Ortiz.
Pitchers can sometimes be different when you get guys on base.
Yep, Tigers even have a bad guy in Javier Baez. I think the pitcher's hurt. The way he let go of that ball indicates I think he hurt himself. It's going all right. Just tuning in. Looks like the Tigers are doing better. Yeah, they're playing a lot better so far. But again, they play better against rivals, and this is one of their rivals. What's up, Dale? Oh yeah, Dale. I hope you guys play better today. Time for the Bonnie bomb. Oh, the Banez bomb. Fantastic. Very good base running this inning by the Tigers.
Losing it before it throws. There's the slider.
Oh.
Pulls that right into the ground.
Here's the 1-0.
That's about a 50.
Ibanez at the plate. Runner at second. 1 away. Tigers got 2 more runs across this inning. It's 2-0 tie. It's 4-0 Tigers.
To make it 1-1.
Gotta believe there's gonna be another fastball here. He is not throwing that slider for a strike.
Hold on a sec.
That's low, 2-1 to Ibanez.
Tell is just aiming that ball.
They had a very good start to the year, but apparently they've kind of leveled off the last like week or so.
The 25th pitch of the inning from Ortiz, and it's fouled away.
Jesus. He's at 67 total pitches right now.
Look at that pitch count, folks. Only 1 out in the third, and
He's at 2 1/3, and he's at 67. He's gonna throw his 68th pitch here coming up in a second.
tough to help your bullpen.
Wow, I didn't know this guy wasn't very good. That'll be a foul ball. Count will remain at 2-2. So now he's going to be at 68 pitches. So we'll see at least 70 pitches this inning,
Not only for this
unless he gets a double play somehow.
day game tomorrow, so if you're a manager, you're thinking about all this.
Oh shit! And there is a day game tomorrow too. So like that kind of puts weird additional pressure on this series. If the Tigers can crack that bullpen by the third,
He strikes
Ibanez gets out. So he might make it through 3, but this will probably be it for him. He's going to throw at least 70 pitches through 3 innings.
A little bit of a hanger here.
Ah, fucking Rich Hill. I hate Rich Hill. I feel like we're the reason he's still in the league. But also sometimes we kill Rich Hill. So I don't know what Rich Hill is going to show up.
Unable to put the label on it. 2 down.
Haas looks at a low strike.
Just finished with 2 or 3 classes a semester. 1 to go. Nice. Surprised they're still going. But then again, you know, May, it's only the... I forgot we just graduated from my school like we started a little sooner.
Cued foul to make
So that way we get out a little earlier.
Haas grounded to short his first time up.
0-2 count.
Tonight batting .326 here at Comerica Park.
Yeah, I forgot. You get out late. Yeah, I forgot. You guys start. I forgot someplace. My school started early, so we can start late
That's outside.
or finish early. I forgot why we started doing that. I don't even remember. We started before Labor Day now.
A chopper to third. Hayes will handle it, and the inning is over. Tigers score a couple on 2 hits, a walk.
And we'll get out of here.
Wild pitch.
Top of the 4th coming up. Tigers score 2 runs on some pitching and base defensive mistakes. It'll be 4-0 Tigers in the top of the 4th. Santana, Sawinski, and Hayes. Santana, Sawinski, and Hayes. You know what it might be? I think we had... I don't even know what it was. Maybe a shorter winter break. That could be it. I don't know. All I know is we finished the first week of May. Anyway, it's a commercial break. Oh, ours was like... I don't even remember. Sucks, man. It sounds like you're going to college. It sounds like you guys are... Well, it sounds like you're in your finals week, so... That's not too bad. It's only a week longer. Not a big deal. We also were on spring break like 2 weeks before everybody, or like a week before everybody as well. So there's something to this. Man, it's a long commercial break. Oh well, I'm about to have to be working for the next year. I don't mind it though. I like my job so far. It's been pretty fun. What's up, Lions Planet? Again, all I have to do is get used to the new schedule, and I'll be good to go. I'm a little bit more used to it today. I have to do it again on Thursday, and I think that'll be my full like break to it. And then the next week, I have pretty much a completely different schedule. It's not even the same.
2 in a row.
All night shifts. I'm not gonna be able to do like any streaming in not this week, but next week. That shit's gonna suck. I have to miss like every game but 2 of them. I don't want to say where I work. Nope, I'm off tomorrow.
Here's a perfect example. Fastball change.
Lions plan, it's nothing against you. I just have, there's too many bad actors that watch the channel.
Santana grounds it foul. 4 strikeouts so far tonight from Michael Lorenzen. More than he had in his
Okay, that's a good audio.
strong start against Cleveland last time out.
Santana's a Tiger killer. He's down 0-2 though after a foul ball.
7 innings, allowed just 1 run, but lost 2-0. Santana right field line, that's a fair ball.
That'll be at least a double. Excuse me, that'll be at least a double.
Santana cruises into second. A leadoff.
And leadoff double for Santana. Fuck. Well, hopefully we can pitch around this. One of their more dangerous hitters in Santana. Does the damage, especially against Tigers pitching. He does really well against us. Historically. Just want to stand up a little bit.
Stand up double.
That'll be strike 1.
Strike thrown to Jack Sawinski, who grounded back to Lorenzen his first time up.
Okay, Kenny. Have a lot of work to do next week then. That'll be called strike 2.
0-2.
Sawinski the hitter with the runner at second here in the top of the 4th and nobody out. 2-0-2 count. Tigers lead 4-0. That's 4-0.
Just get at least 1 run.
You guys like me monkey posing right here? Standing on my knuckles. Hey, we struck out Sawinski. 3 away. Or 3 strikes, 1 away.
Start of the night for Michael Lorenzen. 1 away in the Pittsburgh 4th.
He went to work quick there, didn't he? 3 pitcher. Moved it around. That's up and away there. Looking and trying to guard against that changeup. You get the heater. 94, 95.
All right.
Now we'll face Brian Hayes.
You guys see these muscles? Ugh. I'll be fucking buff as shit for my job soon. That nice natural muscle, I'll be fucking jacked within a couple months. And then I'll be able to fight anybody, especially that loudmouth Nathan. I'll challenge him to a boxing match. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna challenge Amir to a YouTube boxing match. He's afraid. He's been ducking me.
Kind of buckled a little bit. Saw it coming at that shoulder, and then it broke.
We can both make a little bit of money, and we could both blow our channels up. And he doesn't want to do it. I was like, dude, we could do this WWE style, and he's like, nah, I'm afraid to get beat up. And I was like, that's all right, man. I understand. For which team? Lorenzen's pitching for the Tigers, and LL Ortiz is pitching for the Pirates. 1-2 count. Misses there by Lorenzen. Hayes is the hitter with the runner at second and 1 away in the top of the 4th. It's 4-0 Tigers. There's the whole rundown for you. Yeah, if you guys ever need like any of the scoreboard stuff, just say like scoreboard or Chiron or something, and I'll like instantly just say it. It'll like supersede anything. Hey, 2 away. All right, maybe we strand a leadoff double. Because that's more important. If you need to know like the score, who's pitching, who's hitting, what the count is. Oh, come on, stop lagging. Any of that, I find it more important than my babbling.
Strand him out there.
I was talking with a friend of mine the other day. He said his 19-year-old son has been watching more and more Tigers and more games.
Score. Here's the pitch though. Strike 1 to
kind of gravitated toward this team.
Marsano.
How quickly games are for sure, but
I forgot how to say his name, and I was making jokes about it earlier. That'll be low, ball 1, 1-1.
That there's been enough information to the fans to explain what the goal is and how they want to accomplish it. And that's part of the buy-in, because they are accomplishing little by little.
The 1-2 count, fouled it away.
set out to do and how you do it. Where you're going to go is one thing. How you're going to
I think they might pull Ortiz if Lewis is Ortiz. It's a 1-2 count here.
Harris, since he's been here, his staff and AJ, they've stuck to it and they've made it clear how to do it. And hopefully it continues.
Back more dialed in. All right, foul ball. We'll do another 1-2.
I'm kind of bummed the Tigers aren't playing today.
Sorry about that. I just had to stand up and have a smoke. Give myself some energy for the next 5 innings.
This one well deserved. They'll be back at it tomorrow, and that's what they're doing here, up 4-0.
Here's the 1-2. Fly ball lifted into center field. Should be the third out. Hey, Tigers get out of a leadoff double. Tigers hold their 4-0 lead after a leadoff double by Santana. It'll be McKinstry, Green, and Baez. McKinstry, Green, and Baez. I tried saying way too much after I just finished a smoke. That was stupid. Winded myself. Now I'm going to die. I'm the ghost of Rob now. You see that? He died. You see that heavenly glow behind me? That's actually heaven. That's not even outside. That's just me hanging out with God now. Apparently he's real. And immediately when I walked up, he just dabbed on me and called me a punk bitch and gave me a terrible titty twister, but I was allowed in. He's like, I'm not so fake now, huh? And I was like, I'm sorry. You know, I didn't know. Got real sore titties right now. Motherfucker's got a vice grip. He was like, so I put my arm in there, it disappears. That's not how light works. Your arm just doesn't disappear in the light. That's the holy glow. As you can tell, we're just waiting for the bottom of the fourth to get going. It's the top of the order for the Tigers, though. 1, 2, and 3. McKinstry, Green, and Baez. Just to refresh where we're at, it's 4-0 Tigers, and the game's back on. Finally. How much do I get paid an hour? About $15, which is pretty solid. Pretty righteous bucks, in my opinion. It's actually the highest amount of money I've ever been paid from a job on a per hour basis. So I'm pretty happy with that. God damn it.
Immediately out of the house.
I remember my kids came home and they forgot they were in my rules, you know. They thought that they were foolish. And you gradually get over-trumped and they switch the rules in your house if you want to see them.
And you wonder, how did that happen? 3-1 to McKinstry. I think I'm experiencing that now, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't change the rules in their favor, they're gone.
Swing and a miss.
Damn it. Sorry, I'm messing with the audio here. For some reason, they like blacked this shit out, so now it's like impossible to fucking see the audio options. That'll be ball 4 to McKinstry.
The Tigers, 4 walks here today. They did a really nice job of extending at-bats in the series against...
Dude, why did they do this? Yeah, what's up, Sean? Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Pittsburgh pen. Ramirez up for the second time tonight. And here's Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green. He's 2 for 2 today. That'll be fouled away, 0-1. Whatever, it's fine. Audio's fine. Hey, Kenny, good shit. Anyway, runner at first, 0-1 count for Green. Here it's the bottom of the fourth. Green gets a hold of one, pushes it into into left field. That'll get down. Riley Green's 3 for 3. McKinstry running into third. He's in there. Oh, he might have slid off the base. Nope. Okay, stayed on.
Jones was on his knees.
Woo.
Looking him to slide. He did, and he's in there.
See if he didn't come.
That was really close. I think he might have slid off the bag, though. We'll see.
Oh, this is a good one. To get around, you look like you're going. You look
If he didn't, I don't know how the hell he stayed on the bag.
here around, get the little stop.
That'll be the end, by the way. I'm pretty sure they're making a pitching change.
Reload. Did he come off?
No. How did he not come off?
Toe to the bag. Really helped McKinstry there.
Wow.
I think he got it.
What a great slide by fucking McKinstry.
But he's not going down without trying. I've said this.
Dude, that is very good base running, by the way. He slid into that shit, and his hand stayed on it, and then as his foot touches, his hand slides off. That's very, and like he's watching the whole time. That was very good job by McKinstry. That's a decent amount of people for a Tigers game on a Monday afternoon. I don't know, Christopher. It's looking pretty good. They made a pitching change. Johan Ramirez is replacing Luis L. Ortiz. Or Luis L. Ortiz. It'll be Baez, Torkelson, and Maytown to face the new pitcher. Baez, Torkelson, and Maytown. There's runners at first and third. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Tigers already trail 4-0 and threaten to blow this thing up a little bit. We'll see how the new bullpen guy comes in. It sounds like there's a decent amount of people. It's a pitching change, so there's a commercial break, unfortunately. So, y'all been on the internet? A lot of crazy things on the internet. 10 points if you know where that's from. Or where I got that from. I don't think it's exact because I'm not I don't have a good memory. You know, one thing that I've recently decided that I don't like, when mascots do this weird shit. Okay, give me this. Here, I'll show you. This to me feels weird because when they do this motion here, like why does he do this?
Tigers up 4, looking for
Like, what is the hip gyrating madness that these mascots are up to?
and nobody
And I ask because the point of a mascot is to entertain the children
reliever Johan.
and to be like a child's thing, not like an adult. No one gives a fuck. No adults really care that much. So why in the world are these things that are designed? Because it's a funny motion if it's an adult only, but it's like this is a full-grown adult flexing and gyrating their hips, thrusting their hips at a bunch of kids. That's where the dick area would be on that thing. If mascot costumes had dicks, that's where they'd be. I don't like when mascots do that whole hip gyrating thing. It's fucking creepy. It's always given me a weird feeling, and I figured out why today when I was at work. I thought about it all day. I was like, I figured out why I don't like mascots. Think about it. Think about that fucking motion they're doing, and think about who they're supposed to be entertaining, mascots. The ones that do that creepy-ass fucking weird hip-shaking thing at kids, that's really weird. Think about that. Why are they doing? Why are they gyrating their hips at children? They're not there to entertain the adults at the baseball game. They're there for the fucking little ones. The fuck they doing that motion for? Creepy. And I may sound like I'm joking, but like it's like I'm like pretty serious about this. It's weird. There's a million other dances they could do. Instead they're fucking helicoptering their fucking whatever. Did he go? Oh, didn't go. Full count. Baez is a full count now with 2 on and nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. Let's see, Con. There's a decent amount. I don't know, probably a little over 10,000, which would be pretty good. Baez strikes out. That was a bad at bat. Well, here's Torkelson now with 2 on and 1 out. Yeah, Dean, it's just a weird energy. I don't know.
They were thinking
Here's Torkelson now with runners at the corners and one away. It's the bottom of the fourth. Tigers up 4-dip.
great slide. That's one of that.
Looking to add to it here with a hit. Oh, that's not good.
Cut off by Hayes.
That's one, and that's
There
two.
is two. A double play for Pittsburgh to end it and end the threat.
Well, that was a good pitching change they made because we just got completely fucking stonewalled. Anyway, we'll head to the top of the fifth now. It'll be Bay, Palacios, and Delay. Bay, Palacios, and Delay. That's a tongue twister. Bay, Palacios, and Delay. Anyway, 7-8-9 due up here for the Pirates in the top of the fifth inning. Tigers up 4-0. We'll see what happens soon. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in this afternoon. Nice to see everybody. Thanks to everyone who's left a like as well. Just getting some of the YouTube stuff out of the way. We're up at 30 likes already. Very cool, very kind. Helps the stream out tremendously when you guys are leaving likes. So good looking out. Now we're just kind of waiting. I know there was just a commercial break because of pitching changes and yada yada yada. But you know, just remember, be on the lookout for mascots. If they start doing that gyrating motion, you should remind them. Be like, man, that's a funny thing to do, but like, there's a bunch of kids here, dude. That feels weird. I feel like if one person put it in that guy's head that what he was doing was kind of weird, he'd stop doing that. It just every time he'd go to study, he'd be like, ah, yeah, but. God, there's kids here. Come on, game, come back on. I need to go get some more soda. I'm very, very thirsty right now.
Different changes Major League Baseball has implemented, including the larger bases.
Anyway, it'll be Bay, Palacios, and Delay.
Has turned into 18 now in 2023, and it sure helps Zach McKinstry.
Foul ball.
Tigers there in the fourth, going first to
I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab something.
slide. They couldn't pay it off, but they still lead by 4 as we enter the fifth.
And it's still doing the little things to win. It doesn't change the fact that it was a great slide that gave an opportunity. So even if you lose games like that, you're doing the right thing. That's a good sign.
G1 Bay looks at one low and inside 2-1.
And
Well, you were talking to some minor leaguers not too long ago and using the example that, look, oftentimes the difference between safe and out is just a split second. That was a split second for Zach McKinstry to get it safe.
for 2 inches, you're safe. 2 inches, you're not. That was a example of determination to be safe, and he was.
Strike 3 called. 6 punch-outs for Lorenzen. That's how he starts the fifth, getting Bay looking.
Boy, he was looking for that changeup there, wasn't he? Look at it. I'm going to get that changeup. Oh, it's a heater. Strike 3.
And a good frame job by Eric Haas.
Excellent.
G1 Bay didn't like it.
He thought he got a bad call. I'm not sure he's got an argument for that.
Josh Palacios, last time up, hit a soft liner toward Javier Baez, just behind second base. Baez scrambled to find the ball, finally did touch the ball.
Sorry about that. I wound up having to take a leak as well. I'm back now, though. I apologize. My fault.
Changeup. You get into this part of the game,
It's a 1-2 count for Palacios. The previous batter struck out Bay.
starting to get the feel for that changeup throw.
Here's the 1-2. Palacios fouls it away. Sorry about that there. Top of the fifth here, 1 away, 1-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Struck him out.
Hey, that's be a strikeout.
Lorenzen in the fifth.
Fastball.
Delays up now with 2 away, and here we go. Good start to the inning. 7 strikeouts here for Lorenzen.
You can see that spin there in the result.
Lorenzen's dealing tonight, really. He has 3 hits, 2 walks, 5 or 7 strikeouts through 4 2/3. That's pretty solid.
Side his entire career. There's a base
Ah, fuck.
from the number 9 here, Jason DeLay.
Delay gets a base hit. That'll be a 1 on, 2 out now for the leadoff hitter McCutcheon, which is always a little dangerous to have the top of the order with the guy on. So hopefully the Tigers can deal with this and get around it.
2-out single.
Ah, shit, it's the draft lotto time. Hopefully the Pistons walk away with the number 1 pick.
Big as they got in.
Watch them get 10. I'd be like, ah, fucking basketball. That shit sucks.
Lorenzen's got to be careful here.
It's time.
Struck out in the first. And flied out to Riley Green in the third.
1-0 count to McCutcheon. 2 away, runner at first. Tigers lead 4-0 in the top of the fifth. It'll be 1-1 on a foul ball.
Detroit trying to crowd McCutcheon.
Bum bum bum. Da-na-na-na. Lorenzen sets and throws.
A high strike.
1-2, high out of the zone, and he chased at it. 1-2. Let's see if the Tigers can get out of this and head to the bottom of the fifth with their lead still well intact.
McCutcheon will burn his time out. Every hitter gets 1 per plate appearance. Got to be ready by 8 seconds for the
Isn't it crazy that McCutcheon calls time?
17.
That every single person stopped talking at the same time.
Valley bar.
It's just something I like to notice.
20 seconds with men on
Like that the chat all decide almost simultaneously that they're like, all right, this is the end of the talk. 2-2 now. Just a fun thing to note. Pretty much everybody all at the same time pretty much decides that that's about that. Just a fun thing, huh?
foul back.
Ah, foul ball 2-2.
Looks like McCutcheon's really guarded against that breaking.
Hopefully we can get him out of the fifth inning here.
Up and up.
2 down, 2-2 count. Runner at first.
Go back to that. Seems to be sitting on that curve.
But I think the NBA game just started as 2, or it's starting soon.
A base hit for Andrew McCutcheon.
Oh, that'll be a base hit. Shit, this isn't good. We got to get Reynolds out now with 2 on and 2 out. Irish showing a little bit of life here in the fifth inning with 2 away. Back-to-back base hits by DeLay and McCutcheon. Runners are now at first and second with 2 away. Hopefully the Tigers can get Reynolds out here before things start getting ugly, or we give Santana a golden opportunity.
McCutcheon, number 12 all time in Pirates history in career hits.
Alrighty, here we go. Here's the pitch. Oh, shit, ball 1. That's not good. We can't really walk this guy.
As a ball player, you can go from very comfortable to the nervousness and the
Not idea.
thought. Tigers are right there right now.
Ah, fuck. Ball 2.
About a couple minutes ago, he was just putting it where he wanted to. Got a couple of bases.
Again, if you get beat by Santana, you'd much rather do it in the top of the 6th with nobody on, and he just hits a solo job.
That's a good
2-1. That's a bit of a high strike.
Brian Reynolds.
Reynolds thought that was up.
Brian Reynolds looks different this year. I don't know what about him.
Is not
Did they replace Brian Reynolds with a body double? That doesn't look like Brian Reynolds. Unless did he shave? Is that what it is?
Line drive right field. McKinstry is there.
Hey, McKinstry makes the play in right field. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers don't give up any more runs. It's 4-0 still into the bottom of the 5th. It'll be Maton, Badu, and Cabrera 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6, 7 for the Tigers, Maton, Badu, and Cabrera. We'll see if there's any more runs to be had here in the bottom of the 5th. It's, 4-0 Tigers lead. Commercial break. We'll see what has to give here coming up shortly. So far, so good for the Tigers tonight. As long as there isn't like a major collapse coming here, Lorenzen goes 6 or 7 innings. You bring out Foley, maybe Lang. Close this one down. Get the hell out of town tonight, and then get ready for the afternoon game tomorrow. Robin Reynolds. Who's is that like just another person with the last name Reynolds? Not really sure who that is. Is Kenny cooking on that joke or nah? Oh man, my nose is itchy. I hate that so much. What's the joke, Kenny? Is it because is it are you is the joke because he looks like a girl without a beard? So you call him a girl name? Got him. I made that quiet on awkward or quiet on purpose to make it awkward. I hope we're aware of this. Anyway, Maton's up against Ramirez.
Yeah. Well, he did when I was there. I was there last week, watched 3 games. Actually, a pretty impressive team. The way we've heard controlling the zone. The Tigers
Ball 1 for Maton.
Is to have that up and down throughout their organization.
Maton's 0 for 1 with a walk. He flies out. Oh, yeah, we might have to send Maton to AAA soon. Might be time to see if Justin Henry Malloy is ready to hit at the major league level and see if Maton could get his shit together at AAA.
Pretty impressive bat, #1 pick last year, Isaac Pacheco. He did not have a good series when I was there. Had a good attitude, worked well. Roberto Campos, free agent out of Cuba. Danny Soretti. Yeah,
Maton's having a rough run lately. He could definitely benefit from a little time in AAA.
Good group of position players in A+.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes guys need it. Badu's up now with 1 away, 1-0 count.
So just real good to see that this
A lot of strikeouts and a lot of flyouts by Maton. It's not exactly ideal.
The skills are picked up before they get
2-0.
I mean, you're still going to learn things every day that you're in the game, but not to the degree that has been happening over the past several years. And I thought I was very encouraged. Coaching staff,
I think he's using something like a stickum or sticky. Look at how often he's like digging on shit. Hold on a second. Watch his pre-pitch routine. This guy. He like goes like this really hard, digs like this really really hard, then grabs the ball and like digs in his mitt really hard.
first half win. Alan Trammell's up there right now.
Like every pitch, and then he wipes his hands on his pants. Look, every time. Like I know nervous ticks, and he might have developed that from back in the cheating days when that was allowed. But man, doesn't that look like every time the same like weird rotate like it's. That'll be called strike 2 for some reason. Full count. Nah. And then
He didn't want to swing at it, Purdue didn't want to swing at that. Take your strike and battle for the 3-2 count.
I don't know. I know they check him between innings so he won't get caught. But if he Badu strikes out 2 away. Watch him get caught in between innings and he gets kicked out. I'd be like, oh, I knew it.
This is a good velo. Looks like a little cut on this. See, that's a slider. Now let's see it from the side.
It's a nasty pitch he's throwing though.
You got to get that bat to come right to
Eesh.
here. Little flat right there. And it went to the bat.
That's some filthy pitching by Mr. Ramirez. Strike 1 to Miggy.
Good bat by Purdue. Extended it.
See if Miggy can get something here. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout.
Got to find a way to get the barrel down to it. Pretty good velo here, 96. Sliders around 90.
It's no 2 count for Miggy.
Yeah, it looks
Dare you throw fastball right down the middle again.
a lot easier on TV than it is at the plate.
That's fouled away.
Foul ball, strike 2 again. We'll just have another 0-2 count.
I promise you.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Hey, lag.
Not just in trying to hit, but even just gauging things like foul.
Oh, no, don't start lagging.
Or
No, they brought in Ramirez. It's so far behind because of the lagging, dude.
1 and 2.
Inning ended. Miguel Cabrera struck out. I hate how dumb they've made this. Oh well. Anyway, top of the 6th coming up. It'll be Santana, Sawinski, and Hayes. Santana, Sawinski, and Hayes. 4-0 Tigers lead here into the top of the 6th. I would imagine Lorenzen will come out and finish it. Does Ramirez typically pitch long innings or anything like that? Not really sure how they typically use their bullpen, but yeah, I would imagine he hasn't really thrown that many pitches, has he? Let me go take a quick peek. I mean, he's only thrown 19 pitches, so he could probably go back out there. I don't see why not. He's been working, so. Sanchez retired. That's cool. Good for him. But just to remind you, it'll be Santana, Sawinski, and Hayes when the inning starts back up. I'm just trying to see the volume audio.
T-shirts, collectibles, and more. Gear up with your Tigers at MLBshop.com.
Oh, come on. The whole fucking commercial didn't do that.
They're all geared up with the English D. We love seeing that, don't we?
Yes, we do. Yeah, we're at 6 innings.
Perfect.
Here. AJ, what do you think?
Anyway, here's Santana, strike 1. God, I hate the lag, dude.
Where did that come from?
I have
So terrible.
no idea.
20 years ago? Oh,
I have many thoughts going through my mind.
you've called me worse. It's 1-1 to Santana.
Sports is literally just unwatchable because they're probably still back in the first inning or something on their garbage app. But this app isn't it. The thing I'm watching on literally might be further behind.
First and doubled his last time. A scorcher at second base.
Hey, one away.
You didn't answer the question, Shep.
I forgot the question.
Here, AJ, what are you looking? You're looking into the 9th and the 8th inning. We got that covered. We're in the 6th. We can cover it. So this inning.
I'd rather just watch it on this where it's consistently good.
Save your bullpen. You got a day game tomorrow.
And then a day off. In
Right, there we go.
And then you'll tangle
Strike 1.
That, by the way?
with a weekend series
He's got a lot of pull.
with the Nationals, and then off to Kansas City. Jack Sawinski standing in for Pittsburgh.
You know, I thought you missed it.
You thought I missed what now?
Josh.
I caught it for sure. I just didn't know where you were going with
You
it.
Where did that come from?
Oh.
I don't know.
That'll be a 1-1 or 1-2 count on a foul ball.
When's the last time you were playing golf or pool with Josh. Come on.
Well, there's more than one Josh.
Lewinsky, the hitter, with one away here in the top of the sixth.
You're gonna pin me down on this one.
Not in the booth with you. Hey,
Here's the pitch.
listen, you know this.
Oh, flipped into left field, and Baddoo, diving play. What a play by Akil Baddoo in left field. That'll be the second out of the inning. It's the top of the sixth with 2 away.
Had to readjust,
On the lottery? Okay.
route right here. It
Cool,
looked
cool,
like
Kenny. I
he
appreciate you.
I don't know
Good
who
looking.
gust of wind came, and then all of a sudden it started to jump down on him. But he got a good dive. And look at the eyes right there on the ball going into the glove.
Michael Lorenzen loves it. He said that after his
All right,
last
Cabrian Hayes is up.
against Cleveland. He says it's nice to be on this team because of the defense they play behind him.
Ball one outside.
It's been different this year defensively for this club.
Strike one.
One to Cabrian Hayes. This defense is more athletic. There's no question they work at it.
Yeah, well, again, he made a good readjustment there.
Here's the pitch.
Hayes
Ah,
line
fuck.
drive just over the
And Baez unable to reel it in. It goes over his head by like an inch. Here's now 1 on and 2 outs with Marciano due up.
People say feathers. Shoes. Those shoes, what year do those look like?
Those look old school to me.
They look big, too.
It's Mike Ribello.
He's an ex-Tiger.
He is.
1 on, 2 out.
And a pretty good manager in Erie, too.
What's up,
What
Alex?
year would you think those shoes?
Like number 32. Hey, good looking out. If you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so, everybody. Helps the stream out a tremendous amount.
Maybe pre-2000.
Pick off attempt, nobody home.
But after.
1 on, 2 out. Hayes the hitter. Or, well, Hayes is at first. Marciano the hitter. Sorry.
Late 90s?
I mean, that's the look of them.
I would say
Early 2000s?
92.
Wow. 92. My guess is you know the answer to that.
Those shoes look like they've been painted over almost, don't they?
Well, it's a pretty good paint job if they have been. Who used to wear them? No, really. Those are yours?
Kurt Gibson wore the same cleats as the left fielder for the Pirates.
AP shoes. That long
Man, my nose is itchy.
stint there.
In the air left field.
Fly ball. Should be the third out of the inning.
Baddoo is under it. He's got it.
And we'll head to the bottom of the inning. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It'll be Ibanez, Haas, and McKinstry. Ibanez, Haas, and McKinstry have to mute the audio on a commercial break. Have to mute the audio on the commercial break as per usual. You know. Tigers lead 4-0. It's the bottom of the sixth, Kenny, if you're wondering about the inning. Yep, bottom six. Not bad. Game's moving along pretty nicely, I would have to say. But we'll see the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for the Tigers: Ibanez, Haas, and McKinstry, unless there's pinch hitting, because AJ likes to switch guys around. When yeah, I have to just use Bally. Gonna have to be a little behind on the broadcast just because of Bally. Bally kind of sucks, and the other way I watch is just fucking Lag City, and I can't deal with lag. No, I gotta mute that. I'm a victim of lag. If shit starts lagging, I get really like pissy and shit. Ben Wallace is at the lotto. Hey, good luck for the Pistons, eh? Come on, game. Come back on. Turn the game on. Jesus Christ. There we go. Audio good, Kenny? Sound like a good mix? Let me check. I have my own expectations. Perfect.
Here in the home half of the sixth, it's Ibanez, Haas, Haas and McKinstry due up against the reliever.
0-1 here for Ibanez.
Coming in.
Ramirez is still on the mound. We figured he'd stick around.
Took over with a couple of men aboard. Got a strikeout, a double play, and then sat the Tigers down in order on 14 pitches in the fifth.
1-1 count now.
He's also come in and thrown strikes, and then we get ahead in the count.
Ibanez fouls it away, 1-2.
The chases from the opponent. That's
Ibanez 0 for 2 tonight.
And the Pirates when they've done well.
Yeah, big difference for Pittsburgh last year. Bullpen struggled. This
Have they
year.
started announcing picks yet, Kenny? Ibanez got froze up.
3 consecutive strikeouts for Ramirez.
That'll be the first out of the inning. Oof. That was brutal.
Here comes Eric Haas, but first, message from MGM Grand Detroit.
Go grand at the destination.
One away after Ibanez strikes out. Now up is Eric Haas.
Time for a grand time at MGM Grand
It's a
Detroit.
big Haas.
2
1-0.
for Eric Haas, both to the left side.
Ball a bit outside.
4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Detroit. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for Pittsburgh. Up the middle, base hit.
Hey, Haas gets a base hit off the hard to crack Ramirez. That'll be a 1-out single. 1 on, 1 out. Pistons got 5. Oh, wow.
Ramirez doesn't. You get a guy
Yikes.
now, see if he doesn't get worried.
Completely fucked.
As Ortiz did earlier, the Tigers
Worst team in the league gets the 5th pick in the draft. All right.
get a big run-producing RBI from somebody down in the order.
Lottery is stupid. I don't know why any league does that dumb horse shit.
McKinstry 0 for 2, but walked in the 4th.
That'll be strike 1 to McKinstry. Boo. Lottery. Boo.
Well, that lower note there on our bally bar puts a lot of people in a bad mood, and rightfully so.
Yeah, Pistons will. It just flashed across the thing on the Tigers game. Pistons will fake Pith.
Wings have no luck.
The Wings you can almost understand. I mean, the Pistons picking 5th. I mean, come on.
32 likes on the stream, by the way. If you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so. Helps the stream out tremendously.
I think over.
Here's the 1-1.
Not had a ton of luck over
1 and 2 now for McKinstry with 1 on and 1 out.
Yeah, but
They changed the rules in the middle of it.
yeah, right. I still think, getting Mo Sider and Lucas Raymond as consolation is not a bad thing to do. But
Good picks, definitely.
yeah, but basketball, you need one of those top 3 guys, and they're picking 5th. It just, the Detroiter in you just shakes your head and says,
Yeah, retarded. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Retarded. It is what it is. Basketball is a dumb sport. That's why I don't really fuck with it.
well, we sure hope so.
2-2. Runner at first. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
2-2 to McKinstry.
Like, they didn't even get, like, the 3rd pick. They needed a top 3.
Base hit.
That'll be a base hit.
He's aboard for the 2nd time tonight.
McKinstry's on, so that'll be a 1-out single. 1 on, 2 on, 1 out.
Zach McKinstry.
had a talk with him before the game. Really hadn't talked to him, but he's impressive. He's got a lot of confidence. He's fearless. This ball's hit hard. Eric Haas to second. A little mini rally going here. Let's get a gapper.
Back-to-back 1-out single.
And they're going to pull, Dewan Underwood's going to come in and pitch. Underwood's going to come in and pitch. Dewan Underwood's now coming in to pitch here for the Pirates in the bottom of the 6th. Have to mute the audio on a commercial break. Have to mute the audio on a break here. It is bottom of the 6th. Tigers lead 4-0. They have something brewing with runners at first and second. 1 away, and here comes a new pitcher, Underwood. Looks like the Spurs are going to get the number 1 pick in the draft just because. That's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, Green will bat against the new pitcher, Underwood. Maybe he'll get a 4th hit. He's already 3 for 3 today, having himself a game. Maybe this is where the Rye Bomb. Fuck. I think Rye Bomb's the best one. Because it kind of sounds like the old WWE wrestler Ryback. The guy who used to yell feed me more. I'm glad they got rid of that guy. He fucking stunk. His whole thing was basically like, I don't even know what his gimmick was. Was he just the angry steroid guy who yelled "feed me more" and then he beat people up? That guy sucked. He's one of the reasons I quit watching wrestling for a while. I was like, all right, this shit's getting hard to believe. This guy is garbage. He's basically Kirby from Smash Bros. Blowing dudes, getting their power. Pause. Anyway, Underwood's in to pitch for the Pirates. It'll be Riley Green to face off.
In the Pistons' favor, as low as they could possibly drop in the lottery, they did. They have been slated in as the 5th pick. The lottery's still taking place as we speak. The top 4 selections yet to be revealed, but it is not the news that the Pistons organization nor their fans were anticipating here tonight, Matt Shepard. But Greg Kelser will be with us.
Damn.
Game on Tigers Live. Our Pistons analyst will join us to share his reaction to the move and what the Pistons may or may not do with that 5th overall selection in the NBA.
Well, time to trade it for a player. Oh, fuck. Riley Green lined out. Eric Haas just flew out. Ah, damn. That's a double play.
They will tag Eric Haas out at second base.
Why didn't Eric Haas go back?
Was caught, but indeed it was. And
What's up, HRY?
comes in, delivers one.
Great catch. I don't know why Haas just didn't go back.
Keeps it 4-0 through 6 at Comerica Park.
Houston got 4. All right, I guess we'll head to the top of the 7th. Top of the 7th, it'll be Bay, Palacios, and Delay. Bay, Palacios, and Delay. Bay, Palacios, Delay. 7, 8, 9, top 7. Hopefully the Tigers can get out of this quickly. A little bit of a base running blunder there by Eric Haas. Spurs got the 1. Wow, what a shocker. They rigged it for San Antonio. Yeah, that's the NBA, man. That's yeesh. Yeah, the team that everybody was saying he was going to. I can't, like, I don't know the difference between the product that Triple H produces on Mondays and Friday nights. You know, Monday Night Raw, WWE SmackDown Live. And what my good friend, the sports critic, is streaming right now. What's the difference between professional wrestling and the NBA? The WWE will tell you that it's fake. Hey, we scripted, you know. But we put on a good show every night, you know. We don't fake it and then have like superstars sit out games that fans pay hard money to go see and just not care. Bleh, bad sport. Oh well, at least we're up 4-0. I don't really care about basketball anyway.
They had an approach coming into the game. Let's take a look where they're getting all their hits. They had 7 hits on the evening.
Hopefully the Lions will do good. I'm hoping so. I have no reason to believe why they wouldn't. Will Vest is in to pitch for the Tigers. Let's hope we can get through this game here and finish it out strong here. Got to get through 3 innings. Can we do it? We've been pretty good today. We got to get through the bottom part of the lineup, and then the middle part of their line, the top middle. So, not exactly an easy final 6 outs in the game coming. Best has been good this year. Let's hope he can keep it up.
Yeah, some people might wonder why Will Vest in this spot. He'll face the 7, 8, 9 hitters. G1 Bay.
Strike one.
And then it'll be Josh Palacios and Jason DeLay, who are due to face
Bay, Palacios, Delay.
Well, I think that
Cool way. It's a cool series of names to say at the end of a lineup. Little poker off the end of the bat should be an easy play for Badu. There it is, 1 away. 1 out now in the top of the 7th. Here comes Palacios.
in
Also, you know who I didn't include in the bullpen discussion we were having earlier about guys who stepped forward and took a step forward this year, outside of Lang and Foley, is Vest is one of the guys. He's been very good this year. Hopefully, knock on wood. Let's hope he continues. Strike one. But I think Vest has been wildly improved this season. It's been fun to watch. I think he's embraced the role of being a reliever. Because again, a lot of these guys were starting pitchers. You have to like. You know, they have to go through like a whole mental thing when they find out that they're not a starter, you know. 0-2. I would imagine that's a bit of an ego shot because again, a lot of relievers are only relievers in pro baseball because as starters, they couldn't go one time. They're one time through lineup guys. They get hit easily that second time or third time through, and that's when you become a reliever. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. It's cool to be a failed starter. I would say 95% of guys who pitch in the major leagues are failed starters. You know what I mean? Like, Mariano Rivera was a failed starter. And that'll be the third. Hey, strikeout, 2 down. Just to put it like into perspective, right? I think that's a significant thing to think about.
Season to unlock exclusive benefits. Start selecting your games at tigers.com/flex. You know, sort of like what
again, failed starter doesn't mean anything. Just means that, you know, you're a bullpen guy. As we've learned in the past years how important are bullpen arms. Tigers fans know all too well how important a bullpen arm is. We'd have multiple World Series if we had this bullpen back when we had that old offense that we do. We'd have won like 3 in a row. I don't think we could have lost. If you transplant Vest, Lang, Foley, and Chafin and Funkhauser from last year, if you put those 5 guys on the Tigers teams from the last 2 years, oh dude, we'd have never lost it. We'd have never lost. We would have been a monstrous team to deal with. Woo! Vest strikes out the side, I believe. No, the Bay flew out. So back to back. Hey, a couple Ks in the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th here. Bottom of the 7th coming up. 7th inning stretch. It'll be Baez, Torkelson, and Maton. 3, 4, and 5 for the Tigers. Baez, Torkelson, Maton. We'll see if they can add a few runs here. It's a commercial break. We'll unmute it as soon as possible. Sam Quesada, he's a childhood friend of mine. He's got a real shot at the MLB. Oh, nice. No, I've never heard of him. I don't really follow base players until they get to double or triple A. Because if they can't make it there, I don't care. And it's nothing rude or anything like that against the players. I'm sure they're they're very good, but like, you know. If it makes any sense, I don't care about college football players until like the combine. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about these kids. Good luck to them. I'll root for you once you're in the league, you know, but otherwise I don't, you know. You think he's going to make it though? What position does he play? Yeah, I wish I was more of like I really got into like long-term scouting. I don't care. Underwood's still pitching here. Again, it'll be Baez, Torkelson, and Maytown whenever they bring the game back on. Should be any minute. Could be right after this Wallside Windows commercial. Should be. On. There we go.
Why? Tiger lost 7th inning stretch here in Detroit. Tigers up 4-0. That is old school, and we could use a player like that. Javier Baez
Strike one.
stands in to lead off the Tigers 7th. Then it'll be Spencer Torkelson and Nick Maton against Dwayne Underwood, who came in and through one pitch got the double play to end the 6th. It's 0-2 to Baez. who had an RBI single and scored in the first, had a line out to left and a great sliding catch made by Brian Reynolds to steal away extra bases, and then struck out in the fourth.
Good time for an extra insurance run. Got to believe AJ would love to get another inning out of maybe Will Vester or somebody else in the bullpen. Stay away from one of Foley or
Popped up to center. Sawinski puts away Baez.
And Baez flies out, one away.
Torque swinging.
I think you honestly, he's the best pitcher. He's a pitcher for EMU, one of the best pitchers in the state. Okay, I'll have to look into him.
Almost a
Do you think he's getting drafted this summer?
base hit, and that slider. 106.
Underwear?
That's coming off hot and up the alley.
Underwood?
Great approach, not rolling.
Kinda.
Seen as many ground
Anyway, here's Torkelson with one out and bottom of the seventh. 4-0 Tigers lead. Called strike one.
I'm watching these outfielders start up the gap. They think they have it, and then all of a sudden that 109 miles per hour kicks in, and they're picking it up for a stand-up double.
That'll be called. Well, it's strike two.
He's driven in one with it, and he scored another.
Here's an example. Look how he's just sitting back now.
Personally, I've always thought that Wembanyama is overrated. He's probably not even going to be good. Let's be honest.
Plate, just straight up.
Just being an honest sports fan, I don't think that guy's going to be very good.
Sweet spot of the bat right there. If you know where that is.
That's pretty cool, Alex. Hopefully he gets drafted. Ah, shit. Foul ball. I thought it was a ground out.
I thought that Torque was what I call losing his hands a little bit, where you watch his ready position where his hands would go way behind his head, and I felt like it lengthened his swing a little bit. But look at his hands right now, and I'll show you they go back right now.
Arcano from his shortstop position throws him out.
And that'll be a ground out. That's not good. Anyway, 2 down now in the bottom of the seventh. Here's Nick Maton. Well,
It's not broke, you know, and right in the middle of that order, he's doing a heck of a job.
we'll see if Underwood can, or if Maton can get anything going here.
Here's Nick Maton. Has walked, struck out, and flied to left.
Maton could really use a base hit. Hitting 150 right now.
Squares to
Shows bunt, strike one.
Looking at Nick Maton's swing.
Man's about to try to bunt his way on base. He's fucking desperate.
Looks like he's pulling off a little bit. His bat's in the zone and out of the zone.
Ball one down low.
By that I mean when his bat goes where the ball should be, where does it go from there? Does it go out towards the pitcher and stay in the zone longer, or does it cut off?
No. Charge.
able to chip.
Ooh.
It's 2-1.
2-1 now. 2-1.
You can see how the hands are.
That was a rather close take.
When he gets to where
Ball just barely missed.
you know, a nice soft foot going down on the front, and he'll just look at those. He won't even be jumping in at all.
And that'll be 3-1 now.
Look down in the zone. Lay off the high one. If he throws a break a ball in there, just take it. Look heater.
Swung on and missed. That was the change.
You know what the Pistons should do, everybody? Make themselves good. It's a full count here.
His bat's gonna go right this way. He sees
I would trade the 5th pick. I would go get a superstar with that pick.
right over towards
And you know what player I'd go get?
that ball. It's gotta stay through the ball.
That real dangerous criminal out of Nashville or out of Memphis.
This is
I'd go get Ja Morant.
the very next pitch.
Ooh, boy, can you imagine Morant, Ivy, Cade, Duran,
A little bit. But
Bojan next year?
it's a tough game.
Now that's a good fucking basketball team. We'll win some games with old Ja. I don't give a fuck about the guns. No one does.
Draws his
That'll be a full count. That'll be 1 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 7th. Just stop and think about that. That's one hell of a basketball team, in my opinion.
temperature has dipped a little bit, but this beautiful night has plenty of energy in it. With the Tigers up 4-0, Akil Badu was in the middle of it in the third.
Badu steps up.
First pitch swinging. fly ball.
Badu flies out.
Reynolds is under it. And we are through 7 in Detroit. The Tigers lead by 4.
So Badoo flies out. I gotta mute that. All right, what the fuck is all this, dude? Anyway, it's McCutchen, Reynolds, and Santana. McCutchen, Reynolds, Santana. Top of the 8th coming up. We'll see who the Tigers send out to pitch here in the 8th. 1, 2, and 3 here for the Pirates. Tigers hope to get them quickly and quietly here. So, you know, limited damage, if any, can be done. Hopefully they hope to escape with a 4-0 lead and, you know, put all the pressure on in the 9th. Pirates running out of at-bats. Let's see what they can do in the 8th. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Tigers offense, I don't know, they scored a couple times. Well, we'll see though. It'll be McCutchen, Reynolds, and Santana. Vest will probably still pitch. He didn't need that many to get through the innings, so. The problem is I think they have a bunch of switch hitters at the top of their lineup, and that could put them in their power positions. Well, never mind. It's the same idea because I keep forgetting that Vest and Lorenzen are both righties, so. Oh, geez, Erod's pitching. Rich Hill looks so old, like he's about to die. Look how old he looks in that. Like, he looks old in his picture. It looks like his eyes are trying to escape his body through either side. They're like...
But he doesn't like the pitch clock itself. He doesn't want the competition determined by a clock in baseball. But he does love the speed of the games, as do we all.
No question about it.
Pop fly, first pitch, 1 away. All right, Vest gets 1 pitch, 1 out. That's a good way to start the 8th inning. McCutchen flies out. Here comes Reynolds. That's how you want to deal with Andrew McCutchen late in the game. That's what you want Reynolds and Santana to do as well. Quickly get out so we can go to the bottom of the 8th. Don't want to deal with these people any more than you got to. Because again, this is like the 1 through 5 in their lineup is their dangerous part of the lineup. That part of the lineup, any of those guys can pretty much beat you. You get a little bit of a break with Sawinski, but I do believe he's got plus power. 1-1. Swing and strike there for old Brian Reynolds. This is a player I wanted the Tigers to desperately trade for. You guys have no idea how much I wanted Brian Reynolds in Detroit. 1 and 2. Like, I was like, man, I'd do anything to have Brian Reynolds. He's so good. That's how desperate we at times were in Detroit for a while. Yeah, I know, Alex. Or if we just hadn't played him yet. Kenny's like, come on, I want to go watch the Lakers. What's the score in that game between the Lakers and the Nuggets? Here's a 1-2. Hey, a strikeout. Good job by Vest. Vest is out here booling. Let's see if we can get to the bottom. Let's see if we can get Santana out.
Got that available to the left-handers. Usually go slider, break ball.
Or pick him back and be in bull.
Will Vest. 2 up and 2 down. That's what the Tigers want. Anything goofy to happen here. They want.
Here's the oh, never mind. The first pitch. Yeah, that was outside. Should have been a ball. But they'll call it strike 1, so I won't complain.
Santana sends one left center field. Badu chased it down. That's a quick inning.
Hey, Tigers get through that quick. All right, let's put all the pressure on in the 9th. That's what you want to see for Mr. Vest. Good job. It'll be Cabrera, Ibanez, Haas, 7-8-9 for the Tigers. Have to mute the audio because it's commercial break. Cabrera, Ibanez, and Haas. Cabrera, Ibanez, Haas, 7-8-9 for Los Tigres. Oh, it didn't start yet? Oh, well, all right. Why are so many people live for the game already? I feel like people have been live for the game for like a half hour. Or were they watching the draft stuff too? All right. It looks like Underwood's still going to pitch here in the bottom of the 8th whenever that gets underway. Tigers will send Cabrera, Ibanez, and Haas to the plate so long as no one gets pinched hit for. It is 4-0 Tigers here in the bottom of the 8th. Pirates have one last at-bat. Tigers technically have 2 if they need it, but this is their technical last bats of the game if everything goes right. If you're a Tigers fan, you want this to be the last bats for your team. You don't want to see your team bat anymore. You're like, ugh, I'm done. I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't want to watch this offense anymore. They're done. Ugh. Hopefully, Jim. All right, here's Miggy, the GOAT, top 5 players of all time. And I'm not talking about 5, 4, 3, 2, just one. Here's the pitch. Look at that. If only he could have did that earlier. Yeah, Jim, the Lions got, or the Pistons got kind of screwed there. Hey, look at Miggy. Pretty sure they're pinch running Miggy. Ibanez will be up. Jake Rogers will be in a pinch hit for Miguel Cabrera. Oh, forgot to unmute it. Hey, I'll be right back, everybody. Gonna go get a little bit more soda. Very thirsty. Miggy is out. Jake Rogers will be in the run. Ibanez is the hitter.
Now number 23 all time. Getting a little bit closer to the great Dave Winfield. This is Andy Ibanez. Ground ball up the middle. Glove by Marcano. Nice flip to second. The relay in time. What an arm by Bay to retire Ibanez.
He dropped down.
Let's check out the T-Mobile coverage cam, and it comes right here on this double play turned by the Pirates.
Good glove flip. You say the
That's
turn,
unfortunate.
evading the runner.
Oh. Well, it looks like there's 2 outs already. Double play.
That'll make you smile if you're a Pirate.
Here's Haas now with 2 out and nobody on.
Marcano at shortstop.
Yeah. Yeah, Jim, we already talked about all that. Yes, sir.
Has been out since game 9.
Bottom of the 8th. Tigers lead 4-0 still, though. There is 2 away. Haas just missed a home run. So it'll be the 4th out, or 3rd out of the inning. We'll head to the top of the 9th. We'll see if the Tigers can shut it down. It'll be Sawinski, Hayes, and Marsano. Sawinski, Hayes, and Marsano due up here in the bottom of top of the 9th. So let's see if the Tigers can do it. Get out of this game with the series opening W. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Either way, how you guys feeling? I mean, I think the Pistons getting kind of screwed in the draft really sucked the life out of people today, the Detroit fans specifically. Oh, there's shot clock problem. Okay, the game was delayed. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Not the first. That's not what you really want to hear. Come on. Get to the game. Oh, here we go. I think it's on. All right, top of the ninth. Let's see if the Tigers can get this W. This narrows into pitch. It'll be Sawinski, Hayes, and Marsano in the ninth. So 4, 5, and 6 power part of the lineup. Let's see if Cisnero can power his way through to get the Tigers W, protect Lorenzen's win, and all in all, get us through. If anything breaks down, just know that we're one run away from Alex Lane coming in and locking King this game up. So remember to keep calm. Keep calm and remember.
And the Tigers, when they score in the first inning, 9-1 this season, so a good sign for a success from the Tigers.
All right, come on, Lang. Who's the pitcher? Cisnero. Jose Cisnero. They now have a small shot clock. Oh, wow. That's never any good. Sawinski, Hayes, and Marsano to lead it off. Yep, time to finish the job. All right, Jose, come on, buddy. How long have you been watching the Tigers? He's been on the team since like 2017. Been one of our better pitchers until literally like last year. First pitch. Stay in play, stay in play. And it does. One away. All right. One pitch, one out. Good start to the ninth inning. One away. Now up is Cabrian Hayes. Always one of the more dangerous hitters in the lineup. Like 2 years. Oh, well, yeah. That's probably why you wouldn't know. He's been kind of dealing with injuries. Didn't even play that good last year.
That's so true.
Yeah, that's all. He did. That's fine, Jim. I didn't know.
He'll get after it on the ping pong table. That's for sure.
He's a good pitcher and was one of our better pitchers until injuries fucked him up really bad. And I don't think till this year he recovered well. No, it's 4 runs. Saves are 3 runs or less. They had brought Lang in to save. Oh, actually, they might have brought Englert in to pitch the ninth. 1-1. Sometimes they like to bring Englert in to pitch 3-run saves. What's up, Adam? What happened in your game? What was the score? Yeah, like Cisnero used to be like a very dominant pitcher. Like he was one of my favorites. When he came in, I used to think it used to be game over with him pitching in the 8th. He used to basically be fully. No, there's no reason to bring Lang in. Braves beat you 12-1. Oof. At least you aren't the Brewers. They lost like 18-1 yesterday. Fouled away. Count will be 1 and 2. Like, you know, just be happy you're not them guys. No, I don't care about Farmer. I'm glad he's off the team. Crazy Brewer sold. Yeah, they got the shit beat out of him.
Low 2 and 2.
Cisnero trying to keep the ball down. You see a lot of.
Yeah, I haven't thought about Buck in a while. I don't give a fuck about that guy. I'm glad he's off the team. That's all. Hey, that'll be the second out of the inning. 2 down now. Good pitch there by Cisnero to get a strikeout on Hayes. Now up is Marsano. Come on now, Jose. Bum 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 bum.
First pitch to Marcano's inside.
Ball 1. Cisneros is doing good. Yeah.
In there for a strike, 1-1.
Call that strike 1, 1-1.
Pair of lefties tomorrow here on Bally Sports.
Ooh, lefty on lefty matchup. Rich Hill versus Eduardo Rodriguez tomorrow afternoon. We'll be live for the game tomorrow afternoon, so if you want to tune in, be sure to check us out. And if you haven't done so, leave. Oh, that's ball 1 or ball 2 rather, a little low. 2-1 count now. If you haven't let the like, consider doing so. Helps the stream out, makes it look a little better. I think we have like 31 or 32 of them. So if you haven't done so, just know that Jesus is watching. Call that strike 2 in the same spot as the first pitch. That was called a strike. That was a nice spot. That's what I like about Cisnero. He can dot the exact same spot over and over. All right, Cis. Pump one in there, get the W. Get us to 19 wins, 19-21. Looking pretty nice at that record. Welcome back, Jose Cisnero. Nice to see you get this inning here. Big win if we can get this. And here's the 2-2, bottom of the or top of the 9th. Yeah, there we go, Jose. And Cisnero picks the W up. Tigers win 4-0. The Tigers go to 19-21. Big win for the Tigers. They pitched extremely well tonight. They played great defense yet again. And, of course, the Bats did just what they had to do to get the win. They back up Lorenzen, get him a nice, well-earned start. And, you know, that was a really good game for the Tigers. That's how you win a lot of games in this league. Play great defense, pitch extremely well, and hit when you need to, get the runs you need to, and just hold. Yep, 2 games under 500. Crazy to see it. Like to see it. Yeah, I know. We're at 40 games even now on the season, and I believe we're 19-21. So you can't tune in tomorrow, Jim? That's all right. Fair enough. Yeah, if you guys can, you know, we'll be covering everything tomorrow. Probably start wrapping up here in a little bit. Yeah, we hit 35 likes too. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Appreciate that, everyone. But the day after? There's no game Thursday. Not bad. Tigers just under 500. 2 games to go. Well, yeah, and if we can win tomorrow and then we play Washington, we could actually get to 500 in the next 2 games. Like, it's actually like within grasp. Our next 2 games are against the Pirates and the Nationals. So if we can do what we did again tonight here tomorrow, we can be 1 game under going to play, you know, a team we can easily beat. We should be able to beat them. Think about that. We could be 500 by the end of the week. That'd be what a twist. After a 2-9 start, this team looked pretty good. Oh, wow. He got caught. Uh-oh. Domingo Germán about to get some suspensions. About a 10-gamer. All right, though, guys. Does anybody have anything big or major they'd like to add real quick? Because I think I'm going to start to wrap it up. Because I am a little tired. I've had a long night. Not a long night, but a long day. Before the season, the Tigers could be good. I thought they'd be all right. Again, I kind of predicted they'd be, you know, a little under 500 when the season ended. But I remember when the Tigers were 2-9, I kind of told everybody that I feel like the 2-9 is a fluke, and that they're much better than what was happening, because of my theory that the only thing that was really beating the Tigers was 1 bad inning at a time. Hey, nice, congrats, Alex. Hopefully you get your gig. Yeah, the game ended, squad. Yep, or Brand. Yeah, the game's over. I know it was really quick. It was a fast game tonight. It took an hour and 2 hours and 10 minutes, 14 minutes. It was a quick game. Yeah, see you later, Kenny. Yeah, it was a great night, Kevin. That's up 2 runs. Whew. You'll be home against the Nats. Nice. The Tigers won't be home, though. All right, tomorrow we will be live again for the game against the Pirates. Again, feel free to say anything as I start doing the wrap-up. Tigers improved to 19-21. Lorenzen pitches well. We get the W. We play great defense. Pitch really well. The bullpen does work. Vest pitches well. Cisnero pitches well. You like to see those guys stepping up and starting to pitch better, especially Cisnero. The offense did what it had to do. Some guys were good, some guys weren't. It is what it is. It's just nice to see guys like Riley Green and Spencer Torkelson producing as they were involved in creating some of the runs today. Both had multi-hit games again, and the Tigers win, adding more to the correlation of when Spencer Torkelson and Riley Green are producing, the Tigers are ultimately winning games, which is what you want to see. You want to see the two young pieces that they're building this entire baseball team and rebuild around being the reason, or at least contributing mightily when we start winning. And it seems to be that's the case. This is another good example. Green has a 3-hit game. Spencer Torkelson has a 2-hit game with 2 doubles. Baez, of course, again, we have to also look at the contribution of the veteran players like Baez, who we need to step up this year in order to win. He drives in one of the runs and scores one of the runs. And yeah, Erod pitches tomorrow. Like, again, one of our key things before the season began was in order for us to do anything and beat teams, we have to see our veterans step up. And for the most part, they have. We've sat the ones who aren't. And our young players have to continue to develop forward in a positive way. And I think that's what's been happening. Haas looks a hell of a lot better. Badu looks a hell of a lot better. Riley Green looks better. Spencer Torkelson looks like a whole different animal at the plate. And those are very key, good young players. Rogers seems to be, the same old Jake Rogers. And that's the important part. So those are the key. Those are key players, I think. That's kind of my thoughts. And of course, the ascension of Lang, Foley, Vest. Those guys are important to see them come along and develop. So, like to see what we see through 40 games. Not bad. Not a bad little baseball team. Could be a little better, sure, but they're also a very young baseball team with a lot of upside. Yeah, Tiger. That'd be crazy, Dean. I hope he does. You know how fucking cool that'd be. But I almost hope he doesn't. Just because it's like, I don't want him to get hurt in any capacity before we could deal his ass away from. Well, actually, if we're over 500 at the trade deadline, I don't think we're actually going to be sellers. I think we're buyers. But that's a whole different conversation for a whole different time, right? Anyway, all right. I think that's a good wrap up. Gave my thoughts. Nice to see us winning through 40 games, 2 games under 500. We only had 13 or 14 wins at this juncture last year, so it's nice to see us widely improved. And we actually look like a good baseball team. We've won a ton of series. Yeah, thanks, Adam. Best of luck to your Rangers tonight. Hopefully they play better. Yep. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I'm going to probably be asleep in the next hour. I'm fucking exhausted. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. Thank you for all the likes and everything like that. I appreciate you guys. We'll be live at 1:10 to play the Pirates. 1:10 to play the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right. GG's to the Pirates fans who might be listening. I forgot to say that when the game ended, but we were a little distracted. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for all the likes and everything. I think we had like 33 or so, which is a pretty good amount. 37. Hell yeah. We almost hit 40. Thank you, guys. Awesome. You guys were great on those tonight. I appreciate you. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon and probably tomorrow night because I think I'm going to do 2 streams just to kind of, hook you up. Plus, there's going to be an NFL stream. Ooh. I actually thought of a whole NFL topic to talk about. So, if you're still here and you'd like NFL, tomorrow night, around 8, we're going to talk about, we're going to rank the top quarterbacks that are active. Because I think it's important, now that Brady's gone and I think Rodgers has dipped, I think it's important that we set a new a top tier hierarchy for the channel and all that fun stuff. So, okay, that'll be fun. We'll know more about that tomorrow. All right, peace out. Have a good night, everybody. Go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. I'll see you when I see you next.